Hi everybody, welcome back to another reaction video, and as I've said in previous ones, this is all about listening to music that I've never heard, you've never heard, maybe, discovering new things and letting people know about them. And you can't get more discovery than a group I'd never heard of until for some reason YouTube put them in my recommends section. I've started to do this on a regular basis, scroll down my YouTube because they recommend bands. And it's like, yeah, I listened to a reaction video for that the other day, or I listened to, I've put that down as one of my likes, yeah. And sometimes it's like, who the hell are they? Never seen those before. Now the other day, I did a reaction video for Orphaned Land, and that was blocked worldwide because Orphaned Land, or whoever's behind the record label or the licensors or whatever, don't want people to hear them. So if you've never heard of Orphan Land, you've only heard the name now. You haven't heard their music, you don't know anything about them. Might be able to go review, or go somewhere on YouTube and listen to one of their songs. Now, I think it's just plain stupid blocking things like that, because I'll do a video about it. I think it needs a rant. But stupid thing. But the reason I mention Orphan Land is because they're from Israel. And I went, wow, rock band from Israel. And apparently there's another band from Israel, not quite as big as Orphan Land, because they are reasonably big in prog rock circles. And this is Soul Enema, as you can see from the title and potentially from the video here. They're another Israeli group. Now, as you can see, I'm on their Bandcamp site. This is where you can actually buy their album. And I thought, for groups I've never heard of or not been recommended by anybody, I'd check them out a little bit before playing the song. Just click on this one, and this is the band with their high-tech instruments. Okay, I don't think all those instruments are legitimate. They might be, but I think it might be slightly unlikely. Let me know if they are. I could be wrong. They may not just be having a joke. Anything's possible. Different sense of humour over there. But here we are. I have Clans and Clones and Clowns is the album. It was released in 2017. And you can actually, on Bandcamp, it's really a good place to find artists, etc. Or to find their albums, especially if they're not really available anywhere else. You see, you can actually listen to all the songs, all of them, if you wanted to. They're selling the compact disc for $13.90, because it's US dollars in this apparently, and the digital album is $9.90, which is a bit steep for a digital album. A fiver, a fiver, I would accept, especially if I like this. I might have been tempted for $5, but of course they are a small band and they're relying on income. So if you really like it, I suppose there's money's no object on that. It's got the group's names here. Also, they mention that Ian Lucassen, of Arion. He's a quite well-known name. And Yossi Sassi of ex-Orphaned Land, as well as other people have taken part on this. So they've got some friends out there, and they play a lot of different instruments. So that's them. I've got information up on Prog Archives. They're an Israeli band formed in the summer of 2001. Made up of several people, of course. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce the names because I would just butcher them. Their band is blending rock and various heavy metal, progressive metal forms with bursts of perky noises. Perky noises. Okay. Some brass sections, mandolin, various folkish fragments from Hebrew culture. Well, when I heard Orphan Land, they had a lot of things like that. It sounded possibly they had Jewish sounds, Middle Eastern sounds were definitely pervasive, even ancient Greek. Well, not ancient Greek. I mean, modern Greek sounds were in there, because of course all that area is fairly mixed. So this is a female-fronted. You'll like it if it's female. If you like female-fronted, intelligent, elaborate music with plenty of Middle Eastern influences and heavy riffs. A surprise galore. So I'm pretty interested. I don't know about you. Hopefully you will be too. Now, like I've said, many times, this channel is basically to introduce new music when it can be. Obviously, I'll listen to big bands at times, especially where I haven't heard anything from them before, or the songs from certain songs from them before. After all, that gets other people interested in listening to the channel. But I want to listen, and watch and listen to smaller groups. Now, hopefully, this won't be banned worldwide like Orphan Land. Otherwise, I've just wasted all this time. Because I would like, especially if it's a good song, for people to know about it. Okay, they have a sense of humour. That's pretty nice. Only Batman and Chuck Norris can stop them. Okay. If the write-ups hadn't mentioned they were quirky, I think we can guess they're quirky.
Someone pushed me down from the Empire State till the 60th floor, it felt so great. Then I looked out the window, I'm flying by. A bloody murder struck down my eyes. So if you know the things you wish you'd never known, you'd better not answer the phone. So if you know the things you wish you'd never known, you'd better not walk here alone.
This is fun. It's totally different to anything I've listened to on this channel so far as well. Definitely quirky. Definitely quirky. Definitely a one of those Marmite type bands I expect. I'm enjoying this so far. Hopefully it'll get heavier, because I like things with a bit of crunch to them, rather than just the quirkiness alone. It is just not enough for my demand for a bit of noise in things. But I like it so far. I like all the superhero motifs. There's a lot of Batman in this. I like their DC stuff. Yeah. It's different enough to make me go, ooh. I don't know about you.
You'd better not walk here alone.
I like the piano in this. It's very nice. Keys going on very nicely indeed. The voice, wow. It said it was, I read on one of the other pages I didn't put up, it said it's nice sugary female vocals. They don't sound sugary. They sound really, really good and strong. Not like little Japanese girls going ee hee hee. That's really powerful voice. Really powerful voice. got a whole story going on in this video. They've got the singing going on, the actual vocals going on with one part, and then they've got a whole storyline to watch. It's like it is watching a live action comic, but the music is enjoyable. Is it too quirky for me to want to grab this album? Maybe trepidation that too much quirkiness over a whole album would leave me feeling, that's an album you don't mind working on an album. You know, you hear an album first time, you're like, not sure. And you hear it second time, you're like, it's growing on me. And then a third and fourth time, eventually it's like, whoa, this is the greatest album ever. Maybe this would work that way. Maybe it's too quirky to work that way, and you stop listening to it because you have to work hard all the time to latch onto it. Or maybe the quirkiness is the thing that draws you to it and makes you want to listen to it over and over again. I don't know. Sometimes too much quirk can turn me off a bit. But an individual song, like I said before in other songs, like post-rock songs, I can listen to individual songs, love them. A whole album, I can get a bit too. Even though individually each song is superb. So far, this song is great anyway. So let's go on. That was an enjoyable solo. Middle bit got a bit jazzy. Not a huge fan of jazz stylings in anything, but it was minimal, luckily, and it then flowed back out again. So it's something to live with reasonably. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. What do you think of it so far? Almost at an end. At times I feel it's going to take off into something a bit more epic, and then it doesn't. They've decided on staying at the same level. And there's someone who's likes a bit of epic power to his songs. That's a little disappointing, but not devastatingly so. It's still an enjoyable song. It's very mid-tempo, but it works with the video. Really works with the video. Would it work on its own? Is it one of those songs that wouldn't hook you in, grab you in, draw you in as much without the video? And the video is excellent. The song is good, maybe great. Maybe the video is detracting from the song because the video is so good. I mean, what do you think about this? So there you go. That was Soul Enema and Spymania. Another one of the songs you go like, yeah, I like it. Do I like it enough? Is it too quirky? Is it quirky enough? Is there enough power? Is there too much power? There's never enough power. The lead guitar, whoa, very good. I think it said in the Bandcamp thing that Aaron Lucassen was the lead guitarist anyway. But the lead guitar was still very good. Doesn't matter if it was him or somebody else. I enjoyed the lead guitar in there. And I'm probably a lizard because I don't like jazz. Wouldn't kill me, but I'm not really a big jazz fan, and they obviously like a bit of jazz in their music, and that tends to put me off personally. But I enjoyed the quirkiness of the song. Like I say, the middle lead guitar section, the middle of that, they cut in with a bit of jazz stylings, and that made me go, I'm not really a big jazz fan, but it didn't last very long, and I can live with it, especially the way it pulsed out afterwards. And the end bit when they said, oh, we're killing with jazz, wasn't very jazzy, was it? All in all, an enjoyable song. All in all, excellent video. Like I say, is the song weaker without the video? Does the video detract from the song? Personally, I'd probably enjoy watching that with somebody else, watching the video with the music, somebody else listen to the music on its own. I'm not so sure. It's very well done. There's not enough quirky bands out there, I suppose. I like a bit of quirk in my music at times. This wasn't as hard as I would like my quirk to be, but all enjoyable. Really, you should head over, if you like that, head over to Bandcamp, listen to some of their other songs, and if you really like them, buy their stuff. They deserve it. They've produced a really good song here, and maybe the rest of it is just as good or better. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully they don't quirk over the top, because some people like things. The more weird and crazy things are, the more people are attracted to that, and if you're one of those people, this could be your new favourite band. Anyway, I might have a listen to them again one day in the future. There's so many things to listen to. If you want me to listen to another Soul Enema track, if you're one of the 2 or 3 people who actually discover this video, because they're a very small band, of course not very well known, and I'm a very small channel, not very well known, so if you've not stumbled upon this and decided to have a listen to it, and you've you want to hear more, or you already know about Soul Enema, and let me know of a track that you think I might like better. So, that's it for this one. I'll see you for the next one. Bye now.